Strategy today, because yesterday it didn't work to use that as bait to buy the course. Now we're just getting people on the YouTube page. So if you were one of those people, welcome to the YouTube page. Bam! We're gonna be getting like another 150 subscribers today. So yeah, everybody listening to this, welcome to the page. Major Sales Training, let's go. Okay, you're counting. Nate Barlow and I sold together for a little bit out in the Pacific Northwest. You just opened up a branch with Insight, and he's crushing it.
Let's go.
2 golden doors in. One thing I love about Nate is Nate actually went from being kind of an average rep,
very average,
to hitting a golden door, and then hitting it again.
Yep.
I want to know, and me and you have talked a little bit, there were some limiting beliefs, like maybe even going into it your second year. Were there any there?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And so there's obviously like imposter syndrome was there for sure. But biggest one I can think of, and you've got to be self-aware, right? But I didn't believe that I was a top performing rep. That can sound like pretty cliche, but I want to hone in on that a little bit more. So in high school sports, I was pretty good, but I was never the best. I was never the top at what I was doing. And I knew I was a hard worker, and I knew I was like, I can sell 3 or 4 accounts a day, but I openly told myself, but I'm better than those other guys that sell golden door because I'm consistent, right? And I also told myself, I'm mediocre and I can't be the best. But that was a really hard thought to nail down. I didn't realize that was part of my whole being spoke that, right? But I couldn't nail it down until I really started being like, what is that thought? Like, what's getting me down? And I realized I'm telling myself I'm mediocre but consistent. And I had to realize that I could be a top performer. So that's how I counteracted that. So the affirmations, that's not the important part. It's finding what affirmation you need to say to yourself, if that makes sense.
Being self-aware of what's happening. You're gonna get your golden door tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Are you going up with your baby again?
Today, actually. I wish she was here,
okay,
because it'd been cool to see the progression from a year ago.
This guy's inspiring too, because it shows that. How old are you?
31.
So at 30 years old is when you hit your first. Mm-hmm. Shows that it doesn't matter what your life looks like. You can be a dad, a girl dad. You got 2 girls, right?
Yep, girl dad.
And you can still go hit a golden door. So Nate's an inspiring dude. And he's like one of my biggest fans. He loves my Rex Kwandos, and Mazer Elliott, Jeremy Lee Mazer.
Oh, I love
There's more coming, dude. Yeah. New episodes of those.
Exactly.
So we're just gonna keep you happy because you're just a good dude.
You should do a Tyler Wyman impersonation.
Oh, dude. If you want to see us go try to hunt pigs, go check out the Hawaii episode.
A pig snorts, and we heard it before the dogs did. They did nothing.
We didn't catch anything. So sales is better than pig hunting. You can actually control more of the outcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Buy Major Sales Training.
What made you want to do it?
Getting better.
Let's go, baby! And what's your goal?
550.
Okay. I always ask people, is it 550K or bald, or is it just like, oh, I'm going to go try to hit 550?
Yeah, or bald, like.
All right, we have another taker, 550K or bald, Christian Daniels. Let's go, baby. You joined the roleplay group already.
Done.
Okay, so you're in. Go and join that group right now. And then, okay, here it is. The calls I need you to attend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Light.
Every day.
Light.
Light, okay?
They're just like, you can't do enough to build your dreams, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. And then basically your first month's on me.
All right, bet.
Because I'll just Venmo me at the end of the month. So you got to be perfect, no misses, and you got to show up on Tuesday after the call. Shoot me a Venmo request for $249.
Light.
Let's go, baby. You're the man, dude.
Let's go. All right.
You guys are the first round, so let's hit 20. How many are you at, Georgia? Man, I want this ball. Go, Georgia.
8.
I'm with Tyler Wyman right here, double Golden Door Award winner. And I got to sell with you a little bit out here this last year in the Pacific Northwest and Hawaii.
Yeah.
One thing before we go into the tactical stuff, just a standout dude. I told you this many times. I'm like, this guy's just a good dude. So, love you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it, dude.
Now,
too, man.
you're a killer in sales. Me and you sell incredibly differently. We saw that in the Hawaii episode. Check out Selling Pest Control in Hawaii to go see that. This guy's amazing. He has a very structured sales process. But on that point, tell me what was one technical skill set that took you from, you know, selling a decent amount of accounts to selling a lot.
Yeah. So my first year I went out, I sold 150 accounts. So it was like a pretty average summer, right? If you were to like wake me up in the middle of the night and give me a smoke screen, I was so locked in, dialed with all my responses, I could just roll over and say it right then and there, right? So second year, went into it, applied both those things. I went from 150 to 750 accounts, and it's just a totally different experience.
And your summer was actually pretty cool that year because you really went on a hockey stick curve at the end of that year too.
Yeah, and I didn't really have any management or any like really specific training that really got me to that point. It really was just the smoke screens. Like that's how make or break your summer can be, is if you nail them, you can sell that 5 to 6 a day. If you don't, you're gonna be stuck at that like 1 or 2. Right?
I've seen your demeanor when you have the smoke screen too, and you're like, yeah, for sure. Anyways, I did like you act so chill when you get hit with them. I think that is so true. The way you feel is the way they feel. If you validate the smoke screens, then it becomes the reason you lose a sale.
Yeah, concerns are fake news. They don't exist. Okay,
Fake news.
No, really, you'd be better off just not believing they're even a thing. Right? If you just treated every single situation like a smoke screen, you would sell better, right? Now, when you get really good at smoke screens, still, understand that every once in a while there is a real concern, but it's so much less than what people actually think. When you really get to the high level, every single person is telling you, got to talk to my spouse, not interested, I don't like chemicals, whatever it is, you still sell them.
Love it, dude. That's why you're. Let's go. Thanks for the sauce. Yeah. We just had this guy in a blue Hawaiian t-shirt take a monster without subscribing to anything or doing his burpees. We're gonna go find him. Let's go. Where is he?
Guys trying to win some doors today?
I'm here to talk to my guy right here.
Hey.
Who?
Me?
Oh, Mr. White Monster.
Hey.
You gotta subscribe.
Oh, okay.
It's subscription to both and 10 burpees.
What's that?
Dude, you're an animal. 9. One more. 10. Woo, baby. You're an animal. Wait, you're my guy, dude. I use Kimball for health insurance. Oh. Cheers. I'm here with James Fraser, the very first Canadian to ever hit a pest golden door.
Yep.
Trailblazer in the Canadian community. Talk to me about what that was like to hit your first one and then to keep, so these are two-sided question, to keep that standard and then do it again.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing for sure. So the first one, it never had been done before in Canada in 2024. And it was just the people I had around me. Like, surround yourself with a group of people who push you, who motivate you. If it wasn't for my team kind of whispering in my ear, I don't know if I would have gone for it, but I had certain guys in my team saying, hey, you can do this, you got to go for it, you got to do it for us. And it was really just a team effort. So the first one was really special, and it was a journey. And I started early, I finished late, but we got the thing done. Second one, going into it, is just right? Like, it's the ambition to be the best. There's a laundry list of reasons as to why, high performers push themselves, past their limits. But I knew I wanted to hit it again. It was a huge testament to my leadership. I wanted to, put the team on my back, lead from the front, hit those higher goals. Past that, it was just kind of that leadership principle of, hey, if I can do 1,000 accounts, if I can go past the golden door, I just really wanted to make it believable for all my guys so they could envision themselves hitting a golden door at the very least. So
we've talked briefly, like we work one-on-one together. Mm-hmm. I told you that I lost my dad 8 years ago to cancer. And then you told me as well that you had lost your mom. I had no idea before we started working together. How has that changed the way like you live your life, dude? This is more of like outside of sales, but like, how has that changed the way that you are as a human?
Yeah,
and maybe as a sales guy too.
Yeah, so quick little backstory. So I grew up 3 older sisters. My dad wasn't in my life for a large part of my life. So naturally I became a mama's boy. And she was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, I believe. And throughout that process, I was the one that was there to take care of her. And she passed away in 2020. For me, my whole life changed at that point. It was just a different type of responsibility that was put on my shoulders. I noticed a big switch with my family, especially my sisters, where I was the one that they turned to for advice and different things. So ever since then, like, you know, everything I do, all the goals that I chase, all the success that I chase, it's just a testament to her, right?
So
the
cool.
one who raised me. And I think that's like powerful, and that's kind of like what has been my foundation ever since. And yeah, she's the one that really like fought the battle and went through some really tough times. So, you know, if I can always just kind of use her as a comparison, it's easy to do the bigger goals that I have to achieve. So
Beautiful
yeah.
answer. Didn't mean to put you on the spot, dude,
No,
but it's
fine.
just like one of the things I love about you is that when you sit down, you know, we talk about this, you're the Canadian guy up north, and you're not a threat for recruiting because it's like, you know, you're not pulling people up to Canada.
Yep.
You're just this amazing, nice guy. And you're also a killer on the doors. You've had things happen in your life too, and you've still gone out and defied the odds. And that's one thing I admire about you, dude. So from somebody who has like, as somebody that's coaching you right now, and like, guys, this guy is the sales trainer at Aveda Pest Control. And we bounce ideas back and forth all the time on how to improve as sales trainers and like building your course and all this stuff.
Yep.
This guy's gonna have a damn good course.
Yes.
So if you're in Aveda, you are so freaking lucky. But just remember, like, any guy that's done a golden door, we're human, and you just decided to be extraordinary, and it was a decision you made. So I'm proud of you, dude. I'm really grateful I get to work with you.
Likewise,
Dude.
brother.